Is that a homing missile or what's going on there?
Man, I got hyped, man. I was like, look at my tongue now. Go, go, go. Like, normally I'm pretty calm, but that one got me.
Yeah, even we heard it. Like, it was big. And it was like, let's go.
I was like, I think we were sieging bottom, right? I was like, look for one more tongue. I could feel it. Like, you know, like, yeah, okay, phrasing for sure. But yeah, like, yeah, it was.
That play, the last one, Hanzo setting it up and then you coming in, that was just sexy as hell. That was such a good coordination there, like kudos.
Yeah, we both saw it. Like, the fights were so hard at the end. I feel like they were winning every fight. We were like trying to figure out a way.
After 20, you were struggling with Jojo, her ult in and everything. Like, it looked really tough. And that play, beautiful.
Yeah, I think our synergy was kind of off where, like, we were isolation and Gus at the same time. And then, like, we couldn't really find a way to, like, break the 20 falling sword is just too busted, you know? Like, it's really hard to find a way.
The one thing where I felt like you guys were struggling a little bit is utilizing the Haka and Falstad and really getting some good global pressure on the side lanes. Because you even banned ETC. I mean, you pick them first, you ban ETC out, you really get rid of everything. They already have Lucio, they're not going to pick Brightwing, you ban ETC, no stage dive. But then in the late game, even when the Tribute spawns on the other side and you have Vision, there was nobody pushing another wave out at the top. So was it something where you guys were just afraid to get caught, or?
Yeah, I think Lucio specifically, like Lucio Murden, they can cover so much ground. So like, if I'm splitting somewhere, then and they go missing, then I have to run away, right? Because they can run me down. I cannot Z away because they can boot me, Murden, rewind. Similarly, our 4-man, if they try to step up, stall the tribute, then even before I can Z in, they could be getting flanked and getting engaged upon. So it's very tricky to find the. I'm sure we could have done something better, but in the heat of the moment, you know, we're kind of a new team as well.
But what was it, a conscious thing, or did it just play out that way? Or did someone consciously say, all right, let's not split the globals, let's stay as a 5-man for this one? Like, how did it play out
like we
in the
could
game?
feel like we tried a couple of times, and it was just too scary for our 4-man. You know, like they couldn't step up. So we're trying to find like more unique angles, like taking. So what we ended up doing was just taking the waves out and getting vision pressure. So like at the end, I Z'd to their vision, and so we were able to push Joe away. And that gave us control over that bottom side bushes where we got the pick to win. So like even a very small, just with the global, you can get like a very small advantage like that where, because Phoenix had to clear top, right? So we were able to at least push in and get some sort of vision to set up the last pick, you know?
I mean, you guys went into the series as the favorite, but it really felt like it was pretty much on eye level. Map 1 already was super, super close. I mean, we went how deep? Like 34 minutes, and then I honestly think if they don't fly with Falstad up, but keep him there right away, they have that game. So they panicked a little bit there and thought they could win the fight, but it was so close. And then you have like another one where it always felt it could tip towards the end. Were you guys a little bit surprised by how close it was, or was it something you felt always, okay, this is going to be much harder than it's on paper?
No, yeah, they're a very good team. Like this past season in CCL, they really improved a lot, and I think I believe they had 5th place, so much better. And also like us, we're not that practiced, like I said, because like Madara, he was playing on Oxygen. And then me, like, I took last season off, you know, so I'm still shaking off some of the rust. Like, I'm getting back into it now, you know.
Shaking some of the rust. They banned your heroes every single game, so much for that.
Yeah, I'm like, I already knew. I was like, every game they're banning Traces there. Like, I already planned around that. So, but yeah, the first game was definitely, felt like we were checkmated, so glad we were able to somehow, you know, clutch out the win. I think that's what playing on stage is all about, you know, where you just come up with creative solutions and, like, you know, crazy, like 8% core, like crazy games happen like that.
That game, like, seriously, it was just nuts. The damage that the catapults did there towards the end, one more shot, it was half a second decided that game, and it was like, oh god.
Man, that's what Haas esports is all about. To be like that rush, man, on stage. I missed this, man. I feel like last time I saw you was what, like 3-4 years ago. Like
what's that BlizzCon? We were shooting the shit with Main in the back watching the game.
Yeah. So like, man, it feels great again to be, you know, having that experience. So. Yeah.
What do you think about the next series? This is obviously the game that everybody has been talking about. You're going up against Team Next. What do you think about that? Like, what are your expectations for this?
So they're very strong. I mean, the best EU team, of course, without Dino. I think they're looking a lot more beatable because, you know, he's their primary shot caller, drafter. And, you know, I subbed for them a couple of times. You casted me in the X Cup, you know, the cringe kid.
Can I just say, like, the only American that plays cross-server, pretty much the only one. Every time he's needed, he jumps in and helps out. So huge shout-out and respect for that.
Yeah, I love
There's not a lot
those.
that do that, so it's always good to see you there.
I love playing those EU games because the meta's a lot different, the pacing's a lot different, so it's like a clash, sort of styles. And I do feel like, overall, the EU style is superior, especially, like, their Storm League players, I think, are better, too, like, overall. So I think they have better practice, they have good macro, so coming to these events is very important to kind of learn as much as you can and yeah, like I was saying earlier, without Dino, I think with Makke in, even though he's a good shot caller and
he did well in the first games. They said they only had like 1 or 2 scrims, but I gotta say, watching them play earlier, I was like, all right, let's see where we are. I was pretty surprised how smooth some of the combos were from them, because it was like, all right, this is better than I expected early on. Do you guys have anything special prepared for them? Anything you want to exploit, or where you're like, okay, we have a strategy here that you want to follow?
Yeah, I have some ideas because, like I'm pretty familiar with them from, I played with Maska 2 seasons CCL and played against all of those guys and, of course, subbing for them. So I think I have a better, like this series today was a really good eye-opener in terms of understanding some of the meta and also watching, some of the earlier series of trying to figure out what style we want to play and what we can excel at, on stage. Because scrimming at home, it's a much different, you can do so much different things and it's a much different environment. So I think tomorrow's series is definitely one to look out for.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for me. I mean, I'm sorry, but I think you take second place tomorrow. normally I'm all there with the Kure support, but tomorrow I have to support my boys a little bit.
Don't be too biased, okay?
No. I have Michael to reel me in. So if I go overboard, it's always him going to come in. And I mean, they brought the U-boy over. What do you expect?
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, just, give me a 5 mapper. Let it go down to the final map.
That would be, like, hype.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. I mean, a lot of people have already told me that they, from the crowd, that they expect that it's going to be you guys in the tomorrow winner bracket final and then the rematch in the best of 7. I would be okay with that. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, after what you guys just pulled off there, honestly, that combo towards the end, it was just like the entire time, every single team fight, we were literally Jojo 1 ult, 2nd ult, the entire time, you guys couldn't get a kill. And then that one play, Phoenix come in, bam, Unconquer Spirit is like, he's going to get away, and it's like, he's dead. It's like they're taking it. It was awesome. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah,
really liked it. And yeah. So boys, we are done not for the day. We actually have another match coming up for this series at least. So we're going to see you tomorrow again, but we have Diamond Hands coming up in the losers bracket. It's going to be the last series of the day, another best of 3 coming up. We're going to see Kure and his boys tomorrow against Team so make sure you tune in for that as well. But we're going to be back after a couple of minutes with the loser bracket. So see you guys then.